Episode 5 of Aap Ki Izzat marks a major turning point in the story as Beena finally realizes the full extent of Tabish's betrayal. The emotional pain she has silently endured transforms into determination, and she decides that she will no longer remain a helpless victim. The episode focuses on broken trust, self-respect, and the first steps of Beena's fight to reclaim her dignity. The episode begins with Beena struggling to hide her heartbreak after confirming that Tabish is preparing for another marriage. Although Tabish continues pretending that everything is normal, Beena carefully observes his unusual behavior and realizes that he no longer values the relationship they built together. His cold attitude and emotional distance make her understand that her marriage has become nothing more than a responsibility for him. At the same time, Tabish's mother continues supporting her son's decisions instead of standing with Beena. She believes that maintaining family convenience is more important than addressing the injustice being done to Beena. Rather than questioning Tabish's actions, she expects Beena to remain patient and silent. Her attitude leaves Beena feeling completely isolated inside her own home. Throughout the episode, several emotional flashbacks remind viewers of the happy days when Tabish and Beena genuinely loved each other. These memories create a painful contrast with the present, where the same man who once respected his wife now humiliates her through his indifference and cruel remarks. Every conversation between them highlights how much their relationship has changed. One of the most emotional moments occurs when Beena quietly prepares herself for a difficult decision. She spends time with her son and lovingly looks at him, knowing that whatever she chooses next will affect his future as well. Without revealing her plan, she says an emotional goodbye that suggests she may leave the house. The scene is filled with silent grief, making it one of the strongest moments of the episode. Meanwhile, Tabish remains focused on his own desires. Although he briefly appears guilty, he quickly suppresses those feelings and continues moving toward his new marriage. Instead of appreciating Beena's sacrifices over the years, he criticizes and ignores her, believing she will never challenge his decisions. His overconfidence becomes one of his biggest weaknesses. Beena also meets a religious scholar and reflects deeply on her situation. Instead of acting impulsively, she searches for guidance and strength before making any life-changing decision. These scenes emphasize her dignity and wisdom, showing that she wants to protect her self-respect rather than seek revenge. By the end of the episode, Beena secretly prepares to leave. She packs her belongings without informing anyone, determined to make Tabish realize the value of the woman he has taken for granted. Her departure is not an act of defeat but a powerful statement against humiliation and emotional abuse. The episode ends on a suspenseful note, leaving viewers wondering whether she will successfully escape or whether someone will stop her before she can leave. Episode 5 beautifully portrays the emotional strength of a woman who refuses to sacrifice her self-respect any longer. Beena's transformation from a silent, suffering wife into someone ready to take control of her life becomes the heart of the episode. At the same time, Tabish's selfishness and his family's support of his actions expose the destructive consequences of pride and emotional neglect. The episode closes with powerful suspense, making audiences eager to discover what Beena's next step will be and whether Tabish will finally face the consequences of his choices.